Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you everyone that has subscribed. For those that are leaving comments, thank you so much guys. I'm very grateful for you guys. Today I have a video about the things that I learned when I did door-to-door sales and sort of the lessons I learned from speaking to 100 people 6 days a week. Guys, yeah, and I'm not in sales anymore, so I think that says something in itself. But yeah, I feel like I utilized that time of speaking to such a huge amount of people and just getting their insights on life, you know, the life advice they would give to their younger selves, things they wish they knew when they were young. Don't forget to follow my socials. I will interlink them somewhere here. I will be posting every Thursday and Sunday at 6:30 p.m. so make sure to tune in guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. The background story behind this video is when I finished uni, I was applying for jobs and whatnot, and the sales marketing company got in touch with me and they were like, oh, basically, you know, we've got this opportunity where you can do this leadership program where, you know, if you perform at a certain level, after a year you have the ability to then have your own sort of company that you branch out into. And I'm not gonna lie, the opportunity sounded really good, and for those that stuck with it, it seemed like it really was a good opportunity and something that could be life-changing. And usually we'll be in the office at 9:30 for like a sort of group meeting just to get ourselves pumped up for the day, motivate ourselves, which I feel is something that I have learnt and picked up from that sales job opportunity. That, you know, in the morning, get yourself pumped up, ready for the day, and they assist you and give you someone that can help you who is performing really well. So with that, I also learned that you need to have people in your circle that will motivate you, they will help you to grow, they'll be resourceful, and you also have to provide the same value for them. Basically, if you are a negative person, which we used to call negs, they will point you out on it. Like, it was such good vibes, guys. Like, I've never worked anywhere where people are in such a good vibe and they make a conscious effort to keep the environment like that. And like, whenever I then start my company, that's the kind of environment I want to create for the people that work with me, for the company. Just good vibes, good energy, people that are going to motivate you to do better, to strive for more. And like, they'd have goals in the morning, like the day before you'd make your goals for the next day, and you know, let's say you want to make this amount of presentations during that day, and they would ask you what it is that you need to do in order for you to achieve that goal that you've set out for the day. That was very important. I've also carried that along with my journey in my life, and I'll make goals for myself, and at the end of the day, if you know, all things go well, of which these days I've been a bit lazy, I will be honest with you guys, but it is a work in progress. I will not give up on myself. It's alright, I'm a human being. You know, gotta pick myself up and keep moving. In the morning, they'll then say, you know, what is it that you need to work on today so that you can achieve this goal? Who do you need to get in contact with to network so that they can help you to, you know, to do better? And I feel like that was such a game changer. It has opened my eyes on the possibilities that are available, the fact that you can't necessarily do things yourself, you know, without other people's help. But yeah, basically that's the background information behind the job. It got to a certain extent where I realized sales was, especially door-to-door sales, wasn't necessarily for me. I hated the fact that there was a degree of slyness to how you provided the service, of which did not agree with me. Like, morally, I just felt like I was not ripping people off, but I was misleading people. I then realized, Marcia, clearly this is not for you. But then because I was so engulfed in that, like, they had the work ethic, guys, was amazing. Like these guys would, after work, after you've had a long day at work, and you're knocking door to door, so clearly you're walking, come rain, come sunshine, and they would never complain about the things they couldn't, that was out of their control. So things like someone that complained about the weather, they were called a neg. If you were complaining about things you can't change, it really, well and truly, it makes sense. There's no really a point in complaining about things that you cannot change. After a long day's work, they would get home and they start networking with people who were from Leeds, people from London, from Manchester. Like, it was, the community was just really nice, and the work, I learned to have good work ethic at that place. I learned to be a positive person in that place. I learned that you have to make your goals, you have to make plans for your goals, and if you don't achieve your goals, you also have to analyze why you didn't achieve your goals. And that was an absolute game changer. So after a few weeks, I realized clearly this job does not agree with me on a moral level. So let me make the most of this opportunity of speaking to 100 people every single day. And when I tell you guys, door-to-door sales is cruel punishment. Like, oh my goodness me. Like, there's certain people whose houses whose door you'd knock on, and they are so lovely, they are so welcoming, and at those times I was still a bit smaller than I am, so I just looked timid. To be honest, because I wasn't really good at what I was doing, it was just a hot mess, let's put it that way. But I forced myself every day. Guys, I would literally have like little anxiety attacks before going into the area I'm working in, and I'm stood there sweating bullets. And I'm thinking, oh my God, not again. But it made me push myself. Like, I pushed and pushed. Every day there was that wall of, oh my God, am I doing this again, Marcia? What are you doing with your life? You've got a degree, you could be doing things that are better than this. Oh, I went through such a mental battle every day, Monday to Saturday. And every day that I pushed through and pushed through and pushed through, I felt like now I realize it, that I was building myself up. Like, the amount of no's I encountered. Oh, guys, I am not afraid of people saying no to me anymore. Like, I encountered so many no's. This job was a commission-based job, and when I tell you I made £130 in the whole 6 weeks I was there, like, it's ridiculous, but I feel like it was worthy of the price that I've paid, because that job has made me into the woman that I am today. And no is now a vitamin to me. Like, tell me no, it's okay. You bet, if I can't come through the front door, I am going through the back door, and I'm gonna get what I want. And it helped me to get that mentality, because every day I'd say to myself, Marcia, there is someone here who's willing to talk to you. You're gonna create a bond with someone here. And I'll go in that area, and literally I would fake the confidence. When I first started, when I told you guys I was talking to people and I'll be shaking out of fear and anxiety, but I pushed myself through that. In like every area I went to, there was always someone that was nice enough to talk to me and like give me life advice, because I then realized clearly I am not good at what I'm doing right now, of which now I realize that mentality didn't help me to get good at the job anyways. But you live and you learn. I've now learned that lesson. But yeah, I would go into the area, and I've now made it my mission that in this area I am gonna get as much life advice as I can get from these people, especially if I was in an area that was nicely built and it looked like these people financially are in a good place. Oh, I would ask and ask and ask questions like, what would you tell your younger self? Like, what kind of advice would you give to someone as young as me? How did you get yourself in this good financial place? What were the decisions that you made? What was the mindset that you had? And what I learned from that, like the advice I was being given, is was quite similar. So I then started to realize there was certain habits and certain traits that certain people had. And even when I went to areas that were rough, the people I spoke to that were willing to speak to me, I asked them for life advice too. And I compared the information I got from the different people. And when I tell you guys, yo, regret is deep. Like, there were certain people I spoke to, and like, you could feel the regret. And when I witnessed it firsthand like that, I was like, I will never be in this situation that this person is in. Like, I do not want to live with that kind of regret. Guys, I've now realized this video is going to be way too long for me to upload it just as one video, so I'm gonna do 2 parts. So this is part 1, and part 2 will come out on Thursday. Hope you guys enjoy it and stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.